Hello everybody and welcome to the first episode of Call of Cthulhu! Guys, we're gonna play an adventure game today and I am looking forward to that. I'm a big fan of H.P. Lovecraft and the whole Cthulhu mythos and I just got that game and I want to share it with you guys. So, I have no idea how the game plays and we're gonna discover it together. So I just start a new game in an empty slot and then we gotta dive into the madness today. So this is a classic adventure game without big combat parts as far as I know. So we're gonna solve riddles, we're gonna solve mysteries, we're gonna unveil the stuff that is going on in the world here. And the more knowledge you gather, of course, the more you get to the edge of insanity. So let's see how this game goes. Chapter 1. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay, so we are desperate. I think that's us. Well, let's see. Intro. By Mad's mercy, may the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain. Damn it, it's too quick. Alright, that starts very nicely already. What the hell is going on? Huh. Where are we? What is there blood and fish everywhere? Okay, so that's the tutorial. Oh yeah, moving around WASD. So far so good. Very blurry. Anything we can find here? Okay. That already looks very disturbing. There's a big shark here. Like, is that kind of the Innsmouth mythos here? Or part of the mythos? I don't know. Crouch, press, control. Cool. Yeah, I think we cannot get through here. How do I interact? Ah, with the E. Okay, classic. Oh, this path is blocked. Anybody sitting there? God, it's looking great already. Oh yeah. We can crouch. Okay, standing up again. Okay. So what is our plan? Where are we? I have no idea. Yeah, and this is blocked as well. Are we a prisoner? Or did we just, I don't know, get washed upon the shore or something and now we are in this weird cave? Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Ah, so I cannot see what's going on here. Mm-hmm. Gonna pick that up. The hurricane lamp. Oh, this is looking so beautiful. Ah, okay. I have an idea where this is going. So we got a bolt cutter now. Can I sprint? Yep, I can. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? There's a big splash. Alright, alright, alright. I can actually sprint. Good. And now we can break the chainsea. That's so cool. Oh, this is so great. I also want to go back real quick because I want to see. Aha, backtracking, guys. What's behind that door? So I believe we're supposed to go through the other door, but of course we're gonna discover what's over here.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Not entirely sure if I like that. Mm-hmm. It seems to be... Ah, yeah, okay, it seems to be the same section here. Help? Somebody? Where are we? There's more of that. My god. All of the fishy remains here.
What a putrid offering.
Offering? Offering, you say? Who's offering what here? Look at that! What is wrong with you? Why are there so many whales and then sharks and everything? Hello? Some
Fight. You have been chosen.
Hold shift to run. I'll try. Oh, what? I can make it brighter, so it seems.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Everything was a dream.
I hate whiskey.
Alright, guys, let's go. Pierce Investigations Agency, J to consult the diary. My private detective agency contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there's no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actually disappearances. The old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles. But this place is mine, for the moment. Okay, so we can actually see here inhabitants, places, and then there's occult. You don't have any information yet, and I'm actually pretty happy about that at the moment. So what is that? Ah, wait, is this some kind of skill level? Skill system? Seems like it. Strength represents the ability to call on your physical power. Improving the skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Oh wow, you can shift this whole character into different directions. I think that's pretty good for the replayability. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving the skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Sure. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents the ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. Okay. There's psychology. Represents the knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivation of a person based on his or her behavior, or on the analysis of objects. Alright. Then we have investigation. Represents your investigation talents. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Oh, I like that idea. I want to investigate, I think. I think investigation is the thing that I want to improve a lot. Does it tell me if I can get anything higher? Like what is the next level? Does it give me any particular bonus, or is it just a percentage-based thing? I don't know. Medicine. Improving the skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occultism. Improving your skill increases your chances of determining the use and the origin of occult artifacts and expressing your knowledge of the myth. Can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. Okay. So, we have no character points. That's fine. We also have... Oh my god, there is something like a sanity... Of course there is something like a sanity mechanism here. It seems that we have nightmares. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne Offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from the enemy and Allied artillery fire. Okay. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. Okay. We have an inventory. Okay. That's a lighter. Lost Battalion. My old lighter. That I engraved in memory of the 77th Infantry Division and the men of the Lost Battalion who fell. Wow, that's a lot of stuff here. And that's the case. Pierce Investigation Agency. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of those mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different and unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient deeps. What nameless creature is calling me? No idea. So, we have some hotspots here. What's that? Nothing? Okay.
I used to be an avid reader.
Oh, you used to be. What's wrong? I mean, look at this mess here. You read all of those? What is that?
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Yeah, alright.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Alright. Oh.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Okay, we could rotate that. Oh, interesting. So we might be looking for clues behind objects as well. Yeah, okay. Go back. I have that closed case now. Do we have a drink? Or don't we drink? I think I'm gonna playing my role here. This will affect your destiny? Okay. Let's go. So, having a nice drink here.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
This is journal. What happened? We are here now. Again. Oh, inventory says nothing. Knowledge. Yeah. That is, again, the closed case. And his husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Interesting. I don't know if that relates to something here.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Okay. The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed the case. But when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you. By the way, guys, I'm really quickly going to the settings and I try to make the music a little bit quieter. Because it's kind of a little bit annoying me. No. How do I apply settings? With spacebar. Okay, interesting. And now we go back. Music is still there. Alright.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Yeah, the classic investigator. Ah, way better. Way better. What's wrong here?
I should get rid of all this stuff.
The phone is ringing. Shall we pick it up? Look at all of this. Okay. Hello. Hello, it's me, Pierce.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, so now we can give our character a little bit of edge. We have 8 CP available. I really want to go into the investigation path. We could also go for spot hidden and eloquence. Or psychology and eloquence. Ooh! Oh, we don't get... Ooh, interesting. 1 CP before the next level. So you have to invest multiples. Yeah, okay, so I get it. 6 CP for the next level. I could go for even more spot hidden. Improving the skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. I think I like that. We're gonna go with the classic private eye thing here. Or eloquence. Eloquence could be nice as well. So, where to go? I want to be able to talk to people. Convincing or manipulating during discussions. Let's get that. Okay, so 2 CP available. And as far as I can understand, we can do that. Okay. Improving the skills increases your chance of determining a dose of... Oh wait, this was occultism that we couldn't really... I mean, we have that now. Determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Huh. Eloquence, spot hidden. And then that. Medicine. At least baseline medicine. Let's go. Character creation. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
And done.
I'm coming.
Okay. Creepy old man with a painting.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody
good.
believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Oh no.
Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family.
What?
They all died in a fire.
What?
Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Okay, now it's getting interesting. I don't know if I want to look at that thing.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Alright, let's look at the picture,
That's all
guys.
you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
So, your notebook details your current objectives. To open it, press J. Okay. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he complied in order to know more about the case. Yeah, so my objectives are now examine the painting and examine the Hawkins file. That's what we're gonna do. We start with the file.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Okay. A shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out the part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. Then there's a police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. Dining room? The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? The police decide on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Ah, okay. A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live in a recluse life, there with their only son, Simon. Okay. Yep. We got that now. Now let's take a look at the picture. I need to hold that, okay?
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Ooh, dialogue options. You're asking the wrong guy. Go away, old man. I read about her mental fragility at the police in the police report. Something's not right with this story. Okay, so I think this is a kind of a dialogue option that we have because of our investigation skill. Is that right? Where did Sarah Hawkins live? Or find about Warehouse 36?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Seems good. That's all the information I need. No. Something's not right with the story.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Okay. I read about her mental fragility in the police report.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Okay, I think that is enough for the moment. I'm not saying you're asking the wrong guy. Where did Sarah live?
Darkwater.
Maybe that?
Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce.
Okay.
You must uncover it.
Let's do it! That's all the information I need. I'm your man.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
Lots of money?
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Yeah, we don't have a choice here. We have to follow the storyline.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Okay, so where do you have the book? Damn it. Let me see. Leave for Darkwater. Find out about Darkwater. In my bookcase. Yeah, let's go back to the bookcase. Let's see.
I used to be an avid reader.
I mean, that's my... Oh. Ah, look at that. The Learning of Medicine. Ooh, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. This first volume lists all illness known in the civilized world. It details the symptoms and suitable treatment. Yup. That is a book, obviously. Do we have a new skill now? Oh, let's see. Can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. Okay. So our baseline skills seem to be not bound to that rule. So we could have gotten some occultism before fighting the objectives because that's our starting skill. Absolutely. Yeah, I get it. Also, let me quickly see. Ah, now we have some information on those people. Okay, Charles Hawkins, ship owner. Was a local celebrity on Darkwater, the heir of a ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah Hawkins during a trip in Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They had a child named Simon and lived a very sensitive life. Secretive. Okay. Yeah, there's just some deceased. Yeah, all of them are deceased, obviously, because they died in a fire. And now we have that. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. That seems kind of messed up here. Absolutely. Who are those people? 2 children? And then this guy? Alright. Okay. Those are our clues. That's the same that we found before. Yeah. Threatening a woman and a child. Flames can be made out in the background. Okay, I see that. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks that it's linked to the death of his daughter. Alright, guys. Also more knowledge. I think the journal is quite important here. So, but where's my book about Darkwater? Not here. Is it down there? Oh, there it is.
Natural sciences,
No.
linguistics, archaeology.
Didn't he say something about the bookcase? Do we have to go now? Give me a second. Give me a second,
I used
guys.
to be an avid reader.
I need to take a look at the journal again. Find out about Darkwater. It says, I'll certainly find something on Darkwater in my bookcase. I'm just standing right in front of the bookcase. Nothing here. I mean, that's not really a bookcase. That's just a file cabinet. Anything that I'm missing? Picture? Interesting. Oh, wait.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century.
Ah.
But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Interesting. Maybe that explains all the whales and sharks in that dream. I don't know. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of the moving evidences of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long-abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts. Nice reference there, I like that. Like, what is that? Is that some kind of undersea monster? Gotta figure it out. Okay, cool.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston.
Yeah.
But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. but it seems to have been shunned since then.
Okay, we got a character point, by the way, for just leaving here. Okay, chapter 2, guys. Let's keep going. I like that. This is so cool. This is a completely different base from what I'm used to, but the storyline is, again, it's unfolding slowly. And this is what I like about those games here. Now, Darkwater Port, chapter 2. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address. A warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Alright, let's get in there. I wonder if we get into the warehouse now, or if it's coming in later. But it might be. I mean, we're at the port now, so sure. Let's try to find that warehouse. So her husband was a ship owner. Is he maybe part of that cult? Or of that, like, is he one of those heirs of those whale hunter families who are worshipping deep gods long forgotten? Maybe it was him who was depicted there on the picture, standing in the flames. And it was Sarah and the son were trying to get away from him. Who knows? I like that. That's so cool.
We're almost there.
Okay, that guy looks trustworthy. Looks like he doesn't like us. Ooh, the mist. That doesn't look good. Call of Cthulhu. Skiller. Wait, is this ship... This ship doesn't look good anymore. Looks like a nice fisher's village here.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Oh, well, thank you.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Oh, they
You know
actually
what?
caught a whale.
Go have a drink at the stranded whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Ooh. So, guys. Seems that they have caught some big fish there. I mean, it's not a fish. I know. It's a mammal. I'm pretty aware of that, but let's see what this this fuss is all about here.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
What's wrong? Let me see.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Look at those wounds, guys.
They can't
Like,
understand.
what caused it?
Damn stupid idiots.
What the hell
Get it.
caused
Nobody
that?
listens to us anyway.
Wait,
No way to
those wounds are huge.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Krabs, by the way.
You can't understand.
Oh.
You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something
I
coming.
somehow.
Something real bad.
Oh wait, why? How?
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
I
You're
did
crazy.
something accidentally. I lighted my lighter.
They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it.
Okay, so I
Nobody
just found
listens
out.
to us anyway.
Ah, that might be handy in dark places.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
He looks weird. Like, look at this face. This is a face only a mother can love. And I don't know. Ask about warehouse, or these sailors get upset over nothing. Are you totally out of your depth? I'm gonna ask for the warehouse first.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Okay.
It's a sign.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Yeah.
You can't understand.
Hey, dude.
What could have done so much damage?
Yeah, that's what I wonder.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Damn it, I should have
It's a
taken the
sign.
other option
There's
probably.
something.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Yeah, you're busy.
You
Yeah,
can't
let me know.
Don't put that beast
Okay,
back in the water.
more journal entries. Let's see. We got one more CP, but I'm not gonna invest them right now. There's nothing I can actually do here, right? Nope. I think I'm gonna save them until we get something good. And let's see. Places. Island of Darkwater, okay. It would seem that the world has forgotten the very existence of this isolated rock off the coast of Boston. It is a small, inhospitable island whose coastline is made up of steep cliffs and sharp reefs, and with only one outlet to the sea. It is mainly inhabited by the descendants of the whalers who set up a supply post there in the 1800s. It was hit severely by the collapse of the activity. I think that the only venture on the island that is still profitable is its medical institute. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's vanity, everything's fine here. Okay, let's keep going.
Shysters, you're crazy.
Let's talk to the captain, I'd say.
They can't understand.
Or shall we just drink some booze? We do it. Let me quickly investigate that here. Anything that we can find? I think that's here. And actually, we can make some light with that. That's pretty good. Cool. Wait. Didn't they say I should pick up a lantern in order to... Well, maybe later. Let's keep that lantern in mind. Alright. Hello? Okay, we glitched through the door. Let's see.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Alright, we're in the toilet. So if we ever need to hide somewhere, I think this is a good place. Right. Okay, nothing here. That's the captain. I will quickly take a look around, guys.
Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ah, alright. Was that his ship? What happened to your ship then, if it was yours? Okay, books. Map. What's that? Oh, more medicine. Second volume. Okay. So what does it do now? Did we get another point of medicine? Not entirely sure. Can only be improved by objects discovered in the environment. I'm not entirely sure. Wait, there's knowledge. If we need to use that. AE submenus. Okay, so I can do that. Oh. I think we got that book. Whatever that does right now. I probably got to read how to use them if I even need to use them. Alright. Again, I think taking a little bit of time to take a look around is quite nice to do. Because we might find something of interest here. that a harpoon? Yeah, looks like it. That.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
This guy has a peg leg. Maybe this is twin. Maybe he had a brother who beached that Scylla? Maybe? I don't know. Photograph of Captain Fitzroy. Oh no, that's him. And look at that.
What a macabre souvenir.
His leg. Okay, I want to hear the story of the captain, definitely.
What a macabre souvenir.
Cool. Alright, let's get down and have a talk. I mean, we are here for the case after all, right? Anything else I'm missing here? Oh yeah, there's one thing.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Cat. Okay. Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your man under control. You cannot afford to produce us. You cannot afford to provoke us. You need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Huh. Who's Cat? Alright. Let's talk, Captain. Let's talk.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Uh-huh. Hi, Cap. Let me take a look at your leg. Mm-hmm. Do you have a brother?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Mm-hmm. Now where? There. So, let's see.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
So, only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Oh. Alright. I don't know. Okay, we got the manifests. Dude, where would you go now? Wait, are we? Okay, I'll just... Can I talk to you again? Hi. Alright.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I have questions. I have so many questions. But they are not options here. Alright. Your documents are unreadable.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
What did Charles Hawkins really do for a living? Or you tell me. I'm gonna ask him straight away.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
Was he a smuggler?
With whom, I wonder?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna ask him about the warehouse.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Alright.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You underestimate me. I've got no idea. I think I'm gonna be plain here. Straight.
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins.
No
I
way!
That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Okay. Let's talk about Darkwater a second. Ah, Here we go. This photograph looks strangely like you.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Okay.
Your father.
Alright.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
I knew
His
it!
wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Okay, so... Who's cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Really?
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Okay. Let's talk about the killer whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Why are they putting it back into the sea? What would have killed it? Let's ask that.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha, indeed, you're right.
So why are they throwing it back into the sea?
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Alright. Alright. So, that is that. I think we have all the dialogue options done here.
I shall be on my way.
Yeah.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Guys, we got another CP. That is pretty cool. Hey, so far, we've gotten onto the island, and I think, you know what, I'm gonna make a cut here, and the next time we meet, we're gonna investigate the bar, and afterwards, the warehouse. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it so far. I'm super hyped about continuing this story with you. Please let me know down below in the comments if you are interested in something like that here, investigating in a Cthulhu game, and guys, I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.